I am not a financial advisor. These videos are all meant for educational purposes only. All Complete Trader Academy videos are my personal opinion and perspective. Trading carries a high level of risk, and all results are your own responsibility. Please always demo first. Hey everybody, welcome back to CTA's Daily Review. Today's August 31st, Thursday, 2023. So a little bit different here on the chart. Got it set up with now the month included. Just I figured I'd throw it in there, but exactly what I said yesterday was going to happened today. So decided to hold this for the long run. This was going to be a not large range day, but I was going to hold for the range of the day to get into that daily imbalance right there. As we mentioned, I said first that we would tap right up into that level there and then sell off from there and come into the daily imbalance. And I don't think I did a good job yesterday of I didn't highlight the daily imbalance. Hopefully you did on your own, but I think I missed to do that. But I was saying that we were going to sell from there and come right into here. So and that's how pretty much exactly how it panned out. You see 4 hour, that's the 4 hour right there, right? Yeah. So we opened up here, come and take that high right there, and almost that high. So I had that high highlighted right there, but that was questionable. But if it doesn't take out that high, then it's going to sell from underneath it. Obviously, if it went above it, it would have sold. So I got the trade here that you'll see. And just to show you, this is exactly what I highlighted. We'd come up, tag that, and come back down into here. So that's where the daily imbalance, I would have drawn it. That's a 4 hour, my bad. Over here on the daily here. So, but I was saying that we're going to come and bounce. We're going to come to right here. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. So let's take a look at the trade. Actually, let's take a look at this first. So we opened up here. All right. And then higher lows, constantly holding. Yeah, it takes that out, but this is protected. Higher lows, all the way up for the final finale. Boom. 8:30 starts. Then gets to our level. We have 8:30 news, so spikes up, just spikes down as well, clears out liquidity, and then perfect sell. Holding this to where? Where are you going to hold this to? Well, level 1, and I have a fib here. So take a look at this. This fib we bought yesterday at the 50%. I mentioned that yesterday, right? All right, we ended up closing up here, right? All right, so that when you're buying here, you're expecting that next range up, right? Higher high. That's the higher high. Now, because I'm coming down here, I don't expect this 100% level to hold. So this is A to B here, right? And the reason why I got this, and I don't need a fib here, but the reason why I got it is to just, number one, to watch it and understand that this is that range from here to here, right? And if it sells, you obviously have your sweet area that you could buy from, right? Or at the 50. But we have intentions of coming into this daily imbalance. So what does that mean to me? That means that I'm not holding this for structure. Matter of fact, it'll come, your first level of take profit is back at that 100 level because it's a full 100% retracement, right? That's also part of structure and flow. So that would be a first level. Now, when the price came all the way back up, this is something I normally don't do, okay? And today was a little awkward for me because I don't normally hold like this. I normally take the 3 trades that I mentioned. In this case, it would have been a sell, buy, and sell. Or I could have took another pre-trade, which would mean I take the buy first after the manipulation shoots down and shoots up at 9:30. You could take that buy. I usually take that. And then from here, take the sell wherever I'm going. And then let's just say it's here because this would be a normal spot. And then take a buy here from here to here and be done. I don't have to care about it coming in here. I would normally be done. But I said, man, I'm going to hold this shit until the end of the day. And that's what I did. But to be honest with you, I didn't like it because I also could have made money I'm going to go into a smaller time frame. But before I do, it does come right to, you see how it doesn't touch that daily imbalance right there? So I put an alert here to let me know I'm not doing shit until this thing goes underneath. So forget that. I'm not going to close a trade and take a buy. I was hoping for closing the imbalance, or to the 50%. I end up getting out at the 25% because this was just too much. And the time now is the power hour. It's 3:30. I'm like, man, screw this. It's over for me. I've already juiced today. If this thing ripped back up on me, I'll be pissed off, type of thing, right? I'm like, no, I'm not dealing with it. I made the right decision. Look what it ended up doing. Came right to the 50. Look how it kissed that level perfectly, right? So, and you're sitting on this inversion imbalance. But long story short, I had enough here. But I knew it was coming underneath here. That's guaranteed. And then the next level would be right here. And this should be my minimum target. And it should be also my maximum target. Because, again, if this ripped on me, I would have been pissed. But look how it came conveniently one more time to right there. So, you know, and this is, you're getting maybe 3 drives here. But look at the time. By 4 o'clock, specifically 4 o'clock, it kisses, right? So that 50 level. So, you know, I'm not holding trades past that, and I didn't want to be involved. What am I going to get extra? You know, an extra 1,000 or whatever the hell it is. Like, who cares, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's me making the right decision here. And if I, you know, whatever, I won't get into that. But anyways, let me break this into a smaller time frame real quick so you can see this. And that could be done. Beautiful day. And you'll see here. You'll see, I'll show you the trade in a second, but you'll see here. So look at this carefully. The price 830 right here. Watch this. Price shoots down first and then shoots up. All right. So that's the finale up here. Okay. Price comes down, doesn't break that. So could it go up one more time? Yes, it can. It's still bullish. You get a failed high here. All right, this is where I wanted my. So I didn't even get the entry I wanted in here, but I'm going to show you what happened. So, but I have to have patience and allow this to show me something. Price comes back up. I would love to have taken the sell, missed it. Comes down, breaks down. This candle goes up into these 3 candles. I said, okay. I missed that too. There's an imbalance right there. You could have pushed a button. I wait for it to break below this candle. It goes below. It goes back up into it. Now I don't want price to go above that high. So right when this candle closes and then this candle starts dripping down, I push the button and I get in. I end up getting filled at 139, 35, 139. Yeah, and then holding all the way. All right, and this sucked here. This coming down to here. Okay, I'm sorry. We're not there yet. So then, remember this fib is sitting here, right? This is the 830. I'm already in. I don't care what 930 does because I already know I'm in. I'm very confident in what I'm doing. Price comes down here now. 932 drops it all the way to here. I'm like, okay, perfect. That's their little finale. They're gonna retrace back up. And then they're going to sell from there. And that's the sell. This is the 930 sell right here. I'm already in it though. Okay. So price I have my fib here. I'm literally dragging it the whole time. And you're probably like, how do you know when it to stop? Well, look, you got a nice finale there by what? 930 opens here and it fakes the move down. I expect some type of coming back up to wipe out people getting in. Okay, and we get a fair delivery on this fib. I didn't put the fib here. I put it here. Why did I put it here? Because this from here to here to here is already balanced. It's already way over 50%. So I put it here. Okay, so from here, if you drag this out, notice 50% is not coming. It's not hitting. Boom. I've shown you plenty of videos last week about like a trade like this. Shoots all the way up, right? Comes up past the 50, past the 61, underneath the 70, takes out that piece of liquidity and leaves that alone. Okay? And if you look to the right, it does sell from that block. Stays in that little block. And you can also say it stays in that block, or you can even argue that it stayed in that block. Okay, this block, this is controlling price. See how this little movement up down and it stays right there. But notice how the price never breaks that. That's what I call control of price. Maybe some other people call it something different, but that's what I call it. And then sure enough, boom, you get that last up candle right there. You get price breaks down, comes back up into that block. Boom. That would have been my trade if I didn't catch the 830. That would have been my 930 trade right there. And I probably would have had the balls to push the button real quick to buy this up. All right. So that would have been my buy, sell. And I could have took this buy, and that would have been, to be honest with you, holding this shit all day. Yes, it was a good amount of money, but the thing is like the way I move on a normal basis, like with what I just showed you there. I mean, if you add that up, dude, it's almost the same damn amount of money that I made with this one trade. So that's why I do what I do. I take those 3 trades. This is move 1, move 2, move 3, move 4, right? Move 5, right? And if you keep going, sorry, this isn't we go to a 1 minute. You know, that's a move right there. Even because when it came down and it took out that liquidity, which is that 100% level right there, which is what we're talking about, that liquidity pool right here. See on the 1 hour, see how we got that liquidity pool and we tap it and they buy up from there. They bought from here because this is adding to the liquidity pool to here, so they can come down and rush to take it. And you have to be confident in holding the trade. Guy on yesterday's video, he said thanks for the videos are very helpful, and I appreciated that. Told him to hold that sell. Put that in the comment and make sure you hold the sells. And this is what I meant by that, because this is just trickery. Just not going to bounce from here. It's going to roll right through. And again, we had that similar day. Just like here, this day right here, this was back Thursday, 24th August, where we came up, we came down, we stopped, and then I dropped the ball and the price kept going. Well, here I didn't drop the ball. Right. And these were actually sells. So very confident in that. So was I shitting bricks? No, because I knew we didn't hit this daily imbalance. Sure enough, I put an alert here, and when it hit, that's when I looked. That's when I wanted to look at it, because watching this sucked. But yes, I watched it a little bit, but I was doing something else. But until here was when I was looking to where am I taking my profit. Obviously, you'll see the screenshot to here, and then took it out. It was a smart move to take it out, and then ended up coming to the 50. So I think I made. Oh yeah, and then while we're coming down, and I'm teaching you the day. This is exactly what happened. So price came up. That's your sell for 930. Wait for the retrace. Price shoots down, makes a new range. So now I make a fib from here to here. All right, not this. Look when the price comes down in here. It doesn't break that low. I'm not extending you can't make a fib yet until it breaks that low. Otherwise, it could go up, right? But we're confident and we're coming down. But I'm going to make the next fib once we come and break that low, because that's lower high, lower low, lower high. That's not a lower low. That's a lower low. So that's the leg. But this is how it looked like. It bounced up once and then it came down. That's the leg. From A to B, retrace. I'm above the 50. And then it almost reaches 61. But it's really inside this block right here. That's what matters. Above the 50, and then price comes down again. Does not break that low. Same scenario as I just mentioned here. I'm not making a new fib yet. This isn't a new fib yet. And then this doesn't qualify as the fib yet, this previous one. So price bounces here, comes back up. I don't care. I'm confident in it's going to keep going down. Now this block is in control. Look to the right. Doesn't go past it. Boom. Comes down again. You think, oh shit, it's going to bounce from here. No, it's not. Just getting liquidity involved, making higher lows, making you want to think it's buying. Really, we're trying to get underneath the open, and then boom, we bust through here. So now, once it busts through here, where's my range now? Well, this range is established. Done. We break through. So my new range should start from here. All right. But the whole time, if I'm dragging it, let me move this. I'm dragging it. Once we bust through here, now I'm doing this. Look, never reaches the 50. Never reaches the 50. That's why I'm confident in it keep coming down, because it's staying at a 23 or a 38%. Look at even here. So when the price gets here, if it came up to the 50 right here and then sold, I would have been okay and still held this trade, because I'm that confident in it coming down. So it could have came up to here and I still would have held it. But if it came above here, there would be a big problem for me. Right? But I know where we're going from the beginning, so that's the whole goal here. So now retraces, doesn't even hit the 38. That's major weakness and showing a fast market and showing you that you can trust the direction. And then we end up here. So I'm going to drag the fib here. This is the range that we're sort of in right now. I'm going to move this over because you don't need this 50. Damn, man. Let me just move this. I'll show you the trade. All right. Obviously the goal is to get in here. And then this is where the fib is. So now, do I have that on, let me put this on a 4 hour, or can you see it on a 1 hour? Whoops, sorry. Was that sitting over there? Yeah. Let me just make this real quick. God damn, I want to make this short. Okay. So now that range is from where we had it into here. And the idea of what I'm doing here is, let me just show you the trade. And again, that's me telling you what we're doing exactly the day before, right? And then here is the entry. As you see here, oh, this was on a 10-second, not 30, yes, right. Price came down, you can see that, and the reason why I use the lower time frames like 10-second, 30-second, besides the obvious reasons for more detail, but what it can do is show me breaks of structure, it could show me failed highs, it could show me, so this was a high, and then the price, 830, what it did, popped up a little bit, came down first. You wouldn't see this on any other time frame but a 10-second. Price came down, then shot up, right? Higher high, comes all the way down, higher low. That doesn't mean nothing yet. We still bullish. Then the price comes back up here, okay? And then if it's going to break, I'm going to see these candles up holding. Price comes down. I wanted my entry here because I know this is a joke. I know even though it still shows that it's bullish, we've hit a target here and we're coming down here. So I'm going to jump early. All right. So there's no break of structure yet until we break that low. So technically you could have been in an entry up here. All right. Because it broke here, or you could have waited for here, but I mean, you know, that's on you. But for me, I don't have to. Price breaks down, breaks back up. I wanted to be a seller from right here into that candle. All right. I didn't do it. Wanted another flow, order flow direction. Price breaks down one more time here, then comes back up. I get the entry here. Poor entry. It's a very poor entry. I never make entries like this, but it was a poor entry. It's whatever it is, what it is. Price ends up coming back up, sealing that imbalance in there. This last block is it. I wanted to push the button here, but I get another couple candles. I'm showing strength. This is more me taking a momentum trade down. You can tell that it's going to be shooting down, and as you see right away, you can actually feel it. To be honest with you, you get these gaps, and then you get this major structure, major candles coming down, getting away from that price. Stop loss would have been here. If I lost here, I would have waited for it to got up here, and then I would have took that trade again. But hope that makes sense. And then here you go, holding all the way down up to that 25% level, a little bit underneath, and then I was done. And then we ended up bouncing up and then breaking to the 50 level here. And that's the day, man. So beautiful. Let me see here. Anything else I can mention before I go? Oh, dollar and so another thing, I did a bad job probably yesterday of not highlighting the dollar. I just picture this stuff coming down, coming back up. Right, you got an imbalance on the dollar chart, on the day chart, and then you see that price opens up and rushes for that area. So you can see it here opening up, bouncing off this previous week imbalance. This is a weak imbalance. You don't see it on the daily, but on a week chart you do. And then tests it again. Look at that, beautiful. and then shoots right up for that daily imbalance up there. And then it pushing up was us coming down, but both of them were going up at the same time. So here's the deal with that. Right here, price comes down, and now it's here at 8:30. You're like, okay, well, which one's going to go up and which is going to go down, right? Because they're both going up at the same time. You'd think that's the opposite. Right here, when this was the bottom and we were at our top, we know that we're at that top and we know we're coming down. So I want to see dollar keep going up, and I want to see us coming down, and there is your flow there. So if you don't have experience, you would have not understood that. Now you probably do. This is a great video. Remember this. And then we had I'll top it off with some divergences here, giving us the strength all the way down from that 8:30. 8:30, we all make a high in 8:30, and then we all come down. All right, when we get here, all right, Nas is already coming back up, but S&P is not, and neither are we. So they're the crack in the correlation, right? And that shows more strength for us to keep coming down, and we're confident in our own chart. We don't need Nas and S&P, to be honest with you. But this is just reaffirming. So then now we get here. Nas is all the way up here. I wish we were like Nas, right? But but we don't need to be like Nas, to be honest. But then this makes a lower high, and we make a lower high from here. So look at this again from this. I'm sorry, should I be doing this? I just don't want to have too many lines here. All right, so there's the crack there. Well, I'm sorry. This doing this. This is the first crack for us to keep coming down, because S&P are both and Dow are both down. Then as we get to now this, let me delete this. Actually, let me move this. Yeah. All right. So then from here to here, we're both good. It cracked again. Actually, let me just, now it's from here to here, and we have a lower high, and they have a higher high. So we keep coming down. Then, when the price retraced up here, I can't do this. This is too much to tell you and remember. I don't have to highlight it, but I'll do it anyway. Fuck it. But where is it here? When we came down here, we're both all lower highs, but here, watch this, from here to here, this is a higher low, and this is both lower lows here. So that's another crack here, that Nas is going up, and that we're also going up, and that's where we got that movement right there, right? And then if you watch this from here to here, look at in between here, higher highs here, and this one has a higher, this is a lower high. This is again confirming that we're still coming down. You see that crack there? So you can get lost in it if you don't know what you're doing, but I do. So, but that's showing you also direction. Did you need it? No, you didn't need it. But it was helpful. So yeah, man, other than that, and then as far as tomorrow goes, so now we're ended the month, right? And the month ended like this. We're gonna open up with a new month right here. What they're saying is that we're gonna come down. So what we should be doing right now, this week, is from here. This might retrace a little bit back to this daily imbalance up to here. I'm not sure where. I really don't care either. But let's just for the sakes of drawing something, shows a retracement now, and then it shows that we're supposed to come down like this. Now I'm gonna put it here because this is where it says it should go. We start now September, and then we should be, this is what the historical data says that we're supposed to do this. All right, something like that. And that's what we're supposed to be looking for. That's what we're supposed to look for. However this looks like, obviously maybe with some ranging out and more more lower low, lower highs or whatever here. But this is what they say we're supposed to do. Come down to here. All right. Like right now. And then we're supposed to shoot up to here, wipe out most of these people here. So I'm going to put it right there. All right. And then September, middle of September, start coming back down so that you'll see me selling from now. Wait till we get down here. And then you're going to see me start looking for buys until we get up here. And then I'm going to be looking for sells. All right. And then we're supposed to go back up for the fourth quarter, which is October. And that'd be looking for buys. And that is a normal historical movement. And do we break under here and be bearish? I don't know, man. But right now, I'm following this plan because it's working well. And that should be it, man. So all right. So hope this helps. You guys take care till tomorrow. God bless.